How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA Analyst, and today we are bringing you guys another live FUT Champs walkthrough. You guys really enjoyed this last weekend. You've been requesting it a little bit more, so that's what we're going to be doing for you today. We're going to go into a FUT Champs game, kind of walk you through everything, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and a bit of a change of play style, let's say, on what we're kind of going to be focusing on in this FUT Champions weekend. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel. Happy New Year to you all. We do stream over on Facebook Gaming, a link in the description for that if you are interested. So this is the team that we've been running. I was going to use a BPL team this weekend, but I'll be honest, I played a few games in Rivals and I was not enjoying it whatsoever. I was using the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. So last weekend we played 4-4-2. The weekend before that we played 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. This weekend we're actually going to go back to the 4-2-3-1. I'll run you through the custom tactics before we go ahead and jump into the game, because you guys are always interested in what we're running. Now, I personally think 4-4-2, maybe even the 4-2-2-2, the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow are probably the best formations on a game at the minute. Why? We know that the through ball, the counter-attack meta, you know, through balls down the line, through balls through the middle, through balls over the top. That is what predominantly you want to be looking for on this game. So I actually think two strikers makes that so much easier to do. The 4-2-3-1 is still very effective. It's still probably the most balanced formation on the game. However, the other ones just offer you that little bit of an easier outlet, let's say. So that's the reason why I've been trying the other stuff and having a lot of fun with it. So when we used the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, we finished 25-4. Last weekend, we stopped at 20-3 because we knew the team of the week wasn't great, and also it was Christmas, so we didn't want to sit there and play too many games, if I'm honest with you. So yeah, this is the 4-2-3-1 that we're rocking. Balanced 4-4, possession 5-4-1-1. Now, with my other like 4-4-2 and whatnot, I'm a little bit more aggressive, so I'd normally run a higher depth and like press on heavy touch or possession loss. But with a 4-2-3-1, I like it to be very neutral, if I'm honest with you, balanced overall. I want the players to be where they should be. For the striker, we're going to run getting behind and stay forward. And then for these guys, we're going to run completely balanced. Now, I normally run getting to the box across for these. I'm just going to try balance on these. This isn't something that I've got a reason behind this. I'm just going to try balance, see if it suits me a little bit more. All right. For our right CDM, which is my defensive CDM, we are running stay back while attacking, cut passing lanes, and cover centre. And then for the left CDM, we're running cut passing lanes, balanced, cover centre. We want that left CDM, your more attacking CDM, to go forward and offer an outlet on the edge of the box. The left back and right back, I am running stay back while attacking. This is something that I still particularly don't like on FIFA. I prefer running balanced. However, it is very, you know, I'm trying to teach you guys to be better at the game, but also while having fun. Now, the issue that you have is when you run balanced fullbacks, you are very, very open on the back. If you are going to run balance, I'd recommend having these two guys on stay back and then your fullbacks on balance. But then you're almost stopping yourself from having that opportunity through the middle as well. So it's kind of a catch-22 and then balanced on the rest of them. I do normally like sweeper keeper, comes across this, but obviously the goalkeeper I've got isn't that great. So the 4-1-2-1-2, the long ball, obviously I've done a formation video on that recently. The 4-4-2 as well, which I've been using. Now, start of the weekend, the last weekend, when I was using this formation, I ran, I think it was 6 depth originally. And then as I got into the higher elo, because again, the team that I was running wasn't that great, I dropped it down to 4 and then to 3 depth, which just made it kind of me soak up more pressure, which I wasn't a massive fan of, if I'm honest with you. And then the 3-4-1-2, obviously, to get back into the game. I will just quickly, just because I haven't actually done this since I've changed the team around. Let's do this. Let's get to Pi there, and then let's get him up like that, and then that'll do. So the team, that, by the way, that Acuna, the left back card, absolutely phenomenal. I'm so glad he got an upgrade. Now, I did originally have Coquelin here, but I think Hector Herrera is a better card. Obviously, we've got a very, you know, a very stacked club. Obviously, this is the Road to Glory. The second channel features a lot of that, and that's where we, you know, we do a lot of the SBCs. We complete every SBC if we can on FIFA 21, just because it's something a little bit different for me. So let's go ahead and jump into the game anyway. I'm just going to swap kits. Fancy running the Real Madrid away kit in the pink, and let's see who we are up against. So Probs lose me, Rodrigo. It's not a very great side, to be honest with you. We are playing on the next gen. It's not a very great side. This is our first game in FUT Champs this weekend as well, by the way. So obviously, you know, the first game of FUT Champs can obviously be what it is. So I go to ultra defensive on the D-pad, and that will put me onto the 4-2-3-1. I am running the co-op camera angle. A lot of you guys have been asking recently what camera, like, you know, is it? It's co-op 0.5 in the settings, all right? So if you wanted to pop that on, You're more than welcome to, and let's go ahead and crack on with this game. So we're going to LB switch there, Navas steps in, and this is the difference, by the way. I talked about how a different play style, what sort of play style are we going to go for? I'm really going to go for a possession style based gameplay this weekend, and I'm going to work on trying to get some really nice, well-worked football goals. You know, at the minute, what I've kind of been playing with FIFA, and I've not really been enjoying it too much, is the turn through ball. You know, look for that through ball all the time. Look for the over top through ball. Look for that quick counter attack. And to me, it's not really my way of playing football and FIFA. I like to work the ball. I like to go back if we need to. That's a poor pass, that is. I like to go back if we need to. I like to, you know, send the CMs on a run, send the fullbacks on a run, and really go, you know what, that was a well-worked football goal. Not just centre mid to striker, 1-2, in behind, bang, and a quick counter. And I don't get me wrong, that's obviously a very effective way this year on the game. However, I really, really do like playing a little bit of attractive football. So we are going to hold the ball a little bit more. Now, I'm not bothered about necessarily the possession stats, just that when I've got the ball, I want to make sure that I'm not giving it away cheaply, right? So if I have to go back here, if I've got nothing on, we're just going to keep working it. I'm going to go back here into the CM. We'll go to that CM, trying to see if we can find a Depay, which we can't. We can find the Arrow there. We're going to go for a fake shot forward. Fake shot stop. Black Oketa, he's dove in there. Dribble, double tap pass, João Felix. Nice. So a nice little goal there. Obviously using the, I don't know how to say his name, Aura. I don't know. You guys will shout at me and tell me in the comment section below, I'm sure. But let me know your goals for this weekend as well. For myself, we are obviously doing a Team of the Year project where we're starting to stack some packs for Team of the Year now. So we've got a few lined up already. I've saved our awards from last week. We stopped at the gold one because obviously, again, the Team of the Week, we didn't want to hold on to those Team of the Week packs. So I'd rather have the 100k packs. And that's what we did on that front. And that's what we're just going to go again. So if the Team of the Week looks good, we'll go for the Elite. You know, if we can go for the Elite 2, the Elite 1, Elite 3, whatever it is, I don't mind. But if the Team of the Week looks bad, I'll stop at Gold 1 because it just makes more sense, really. With Team of the Year around the corner, saving up those packs, it certainly makes a lot more sense. So we've got Oyarzabal out on the left wing, which is the Player of the Month card that we did. I shouldn't have played that through ball. That was silly from me. He's 3-star, 3-star. He's not the greatest card, if I'm honest with you, but I used Thierry Henry last weekend, which we got from the base icon pack that we did. We did the one where you have to pay for, not via icon swaps. And yeah, we got Thierry Henry, which wasn't a great one, unfortunately. Definitely not a card I'd recommend you guys to go and use. We will be doing the base icon pack from icon swaps, which by the time you see this video, they'll be out. So we'll go and get that icon swaps done to then obviously have the base icon and hopefully have someone a little bit better. Our in that centre attacking mid role, by the way, really, really good card him. I think he was probably one of the better freeze cards along with the Marquinhos. I'm just going to lay this out here. So here, can you just see how we're working it up slowly, right? I'm moving the ball from left to right, from right to left, and I'm just trying to work the opponent. What I'm trying to do is get him to do things like that. Pull the left back out of position. If we can get him to make a mistake, we then obviously like pull over his centre-backs. A bit poor from me there, but that ball well needed to just time that a little bit quicker. And we're just trying to make him work, right? The harder it is for him to keep, you know, player switching, focus on who he needs to control with, who he needs to cover with. That's why I move the ball as much as I do from side to side. So we just get caught out here with a right back. So we're just going to stick with him. Just use that pace to come back. We're not going to get too tight. We're just going to keep covering that pass, keep standing. We're going to right stick switch there in case he went for that pass. He chose not to. He can take the cross, although we've got small centre-backs. Crosses don't really work too much in that front. So I'm going to tap the LB button now, and I'm going to send this guy forward, the Oyarzabal. Yeah, we can't find that, so we'll go for a fake shot stop. João Felix will have that. Holding the L2 button there just to shield. Make sure that the opponent doesn't come out with the ball. And we're going to come back over onto this side of the pitch, and then we're going to tap LB again, sending that Oyarzabal. We're probably going to go for a bridge here, which we have found. We're going to go for a little cross. Oh, Thiago Silva just gets that. A little bit of an optimistic cross there from me. Lay that off. Depay will have that. We're going to hit that across the face of goal. And that is a lovely, lovely finish from Memphis Depay. I really, really rate this Depay card, by the way. Other than the 3-star weak foot, he's a fantastic finisher with the ball. His long shots are great. He's got good skill moves. He's got kind of everything that you really want from a player, which we do like. So, looks like this opponent may be making a tactical change or might be on his way out. Might leave the game, so we'll soon see. We're just going to lay that back, tapping that LB button again, just working it forward. We're going to go for the 1-2, and he has committed in there. And we haven't really got much on. We're going to go for a ball roll and then go for the finish. Kyle Walker does come across and take that off us. A little bit slow for me there. First game of the day. We'll have that ball out there. Oyarzabal will go for the bridge. So, penalty. Even though he's 3-star, 3-star, right? The bridge at the minute is so strong that that's all you really need, if I'm honest with you, for a lot of people. We're going to go for Oyarzabal on the penalty just because he's got the best penalty stats. We're going to put that into the top left. And that should, I imagine, be the opponent calling it, and it is indeed. So that is going to be a nice little rage quit. 3-0. As you can see, dominant in possession, dominant in the stats, right? Really, really trying to work the ball and do well on that front. We will go into another game, so you guys can see that another game as well. Get a little bit more gameplay out of it, and we'll go and see how our opponent is. So, into the next game, just normal goals. Well, again, we're at the start of Weekend League, right? So the squads that we do come up against are obviously a little bit different. We're going to go to the ultra defensive again and go to the 4-2-3-1. He's using the cushion ball, which I'm not a massive fan of. One thing, if you are watching this video, use a normal football, right? The ones that are yellow, the cushion balls, the donut balls, they're just frustrating. Just use a normal football. That's what my big request, right? Anyway, so he's got a normal side, a normal gold, you know, Premier League side. Nothing too special. He's running the 4-3-2-1, I imagine. We hopefully should be able to have a bit more of a dominant performance again. I'll just lay through here. Go for the bridge. Penalty or foul on the edge. Yeah, just on the edge. The bridge, so strong. I talk about it all the time. Double tap the RB, double tap the R1 button. Free kicks, what I do there, 2 bars of power and just let it go, right? And that should go in. And it does indeed. Literally put it right in the corner. At a right angle, 2 bars of power on the edge of the box, and that will work really, really well for you. You can green time the finish if you wanted to. I recommend turning time finishing off, but it still works on set pieces, so penalties and free kicks. So that's the good thing about turning time finishing off. It's not worth it having it on in the game, just not really worth the risk this year. So that's obviously can work really, really well on your free kicks. So there's a little bonus point for you. And we're going to bring this Memphis to play out. We're going to get a tackle in there. Oh, nearly. So now we track back. We cover the passes into the man in the middle. LB switch. We're just going to stand up. We're not going to dive in. I'm going to LB switch to the CM. Use the CM here to track back. And that's fine. LB switch again. Acuna. Now play the way we're facing. Keep things simple. Back to the goalkeeper. And we're going to go for LBX over the top. Just to play it out. We've got some room in the middle here. We're going to tap that LB button. He's pulled the left back out of position. So now Depay will attack around that side. Gomez coming over. Obviously a little bit quick. We can't really take that battle on. If that was someone a little bit slower, then we would have been okay. João Felix will have that. We're going to go for a Sombrero flick. And he does manage to defend it. Sombrero, flick the right analog stick the way you're facing twice. And then the opposite way once with a 5-star skiller standing still. It's a good skill move when you can pull it off. The opponents don't always expect it. I wouldn't recommend using it too often in a game. But yeah, it can work well. I wanted that to go to the centre mid right here. That's really frustrating, that is. Trap with the CM now. Stick with the CM. Keep covering that pass. Boom. We'll have that. Thank you. No, he's still got it. LB switch. Get a tackle in. Stand up. Stand up. LB switch. Stand up. That's fine. Play the way back. Okay. Fake shot. And let's go back to the goalkeeper. And then we've got Koundé on. And then we've got Marquinhos on. He's pressed that. So we just turn back. Lay it out. Lay it back into there. I'm going to tap the RB button, tell the Depay to come closer. He didn't do that. Dawdled a little bit. It's going to be a goal for him. We just about managed to get there with Navas. And that's what I always talk to you about. Just getting goal side, right? Getting the block in. That's all you need to do on this game. It's stupid, really. But we just about managed to get there. Jesus Navas with his pace. We're going to go for an attack now here on the left-hand side with Acuna. Acuna can just keep running for us, to be honest. He's a, as I said, very good card. We've got that man on the edge. I will lay that off. Ooh. Oh, I've got Koundé up there. I didn't mean to do that. That's a poor pass from me. Herrera slotted in then for Koundé because Koundé went out of position, so that was really good from Herrera. Good awareness to do that. We played it out to Depay. We can go back to the right back. And this is what I mean, right? I don't normally work it like this, but look at that attacking pattern there. That triangle that we wanted to look for. Poor from me with a pass with Marquinhos, but still, you get the idea. Jesus Navas, just stay goal side. Think about the tram lines that we speak about. We don't need to dive in. We don't need to do anything too special. I'm just going to work this up a little bit nicer now. I've given the ball away a few times, which I'm not particularly happy with. So let's just lay this through. We don't want to send that to Depay. Like, normally, I'd go for that pass, right? If that was me playing a 4-4-2, I'd go for that pass, even though it may not work, just because of the through balls being that strong. But as I said, we're trying to work it a bit nicer, you know? Look how many men have got involved in this attack so far. And that is, I was going to say a fantastic goal. What a poor finish. What a poor finish. That was some error. Maybe I should have just powered it. To be honest, I didn't need to do the ball roll. The ball roll would have been good. But the defender defended it that bad that the ball roll wasn't needed. He completely, like, walked away from me. So that's kind of just, like, one of them. And it's unfortunate. Lay that into there. We'll lay that back to João. Go for a little fake shot. Lay that back in. Heel to heel. Turn. Ah, he didn't do the heel to heel. He did like a little body feint. It's really frustrating. I was going to look for the double tap pass again. Right, 6 switch to Sambia. Sambia will get there. Hold on. I was going to look for the double tap pass across the face of goal then. If we can find that through ball, we will go for it down the line. It's a very easy way to just get yourself into a good position on the pitch. Slide that into the edge. Hit that across the face of goal. Look for the rebound. Oh, hello. Hello. Hello, Beatrice. Sambia will win this one. Love that. I normally tend to time my headers like a little bit later. Like, so, you know, before the ball's about to literally hit the head. And I feel like you have more chance of winning the header then. If you like head it really early while the ball's still miles up in the air, you kind of jump too early, if that makes sense. Like, you want to just time it to perfection. We'll have this into Zhao. We'll look for a sombrero again. No, didn't manage to do it. We'll go for the bridge. Love that. Go for a little dink. Gomez has got a block on that. Well done. I thought the keeper may have came out there, which is why I went for the dink. So what do I normally tend to do on corners? I haven't really got a great team for corners here, but I'll show you what I do. I normally put the ball here, on this edge of the 6-yard box, full power, and then just push it up, really, and then just hope someone gets on the end of it there. If you've got, like, you know, a Van Dijk, just someone a little bit better. My defence is very small. My attackers are quite small, so me whipping the ball in isn't really the greatest idea. But for you, that's kind of how I do my corner techniques. Lay this out here. So we're going to tap the LB button. We're going to send our left winger on a run. We're going to play that because he pulled that man up massively. We're going to stop sprinting. We're going to go for a ball roll. Lay that off. Fake shot. Hit it. Oh, good defending. I was just a little bit too slow on the fake shot then. I think maybe I took a touch and then did it. I think if I would have done that first time and then just rifled it, we probably would have been able to get a good shot off. But keep everyone in their set positions. Marquinhos, Hector Herrera. Trap back with the CMs. We don't do that enough this year. We just need to make sure that we do it ourselves. So it's the 44th minute. I always try and keep an eye on the clock, obviously, as we're going through the game. Like here, you know, we don't want to do anything silly, right? We want to just make sure that we get, like, that is just ludicrous for me. Absolutely ludicrous. Now, he gets a chance to get that final attack in before the end of the half. Luckily enough, he's messed it up. But you get the idea that that could have resulted in him getting a goal then, which is the last thing that you want going into the half-time, right? 45th minute, you want to make sure that you see the half out, whatever the score is, even if it's 2-1 to the opponent, right? Don't make any silly mistakes going into the end of that half, because it's just an easy way for the opponent to, you know, get another goal. So I have got some very, very good subs, as you've seen from the bench. What I'm probably going to do is bring on Ronaldo up top and put Felix out wide. I think that could work maybe a little bit better. Obviously, I've still got some very good subs on that front as well. So, like, what I'll probably do later on in the game is drop Aura, whatever his name is, to centre defensive mid, and then bring on, you know, like your Van Bergen or someone like that. So, João Felix out there, Ronaldo up top. Ronaldo should be able to get us a goal and then put us 2-0 up. Ronaldo coming on, by the way. I've got him untradeable, right? He's unbelievable to bring on. I know you guys, like, anyone logically would start Ronaldo. I'm just trying to use some different players, have some fun with some different teams. Hence the reason why Ronaldo is on the bench. We didn't use him last weekend. Did we use him the weekend before when we used 4-1-2-1-2? Can't remember, actually. I can't remember. Just going to track here with a CM. He gives me the ball back. Thank you very much. And we're going to lay that in. Again, lay it back off. We're trying to hold the ball. We're trying to work the ball nicely, right? You know, you can just see how I'm using, like, the LB to just send them on a run. So, like, Herrera now is making that run through there. We can go for the bridge, and then we can smash that. And, like, that to me is a really well-worked football goal. That's the sort of stuff that I'm talking about in the 4-2-3-1. That's what I'm going to try and look for more throughout this weekend if we can. Now, I don't think this guy will leave, although he's had a bit of a difficult game. I think he was just going to make some tactical changes. If I was him, he's got Beckham at cam. He's brought him on. I'm not too sure why. Beckham's not really a cam. He's not really got any good subs. He's got Rodrigo on the bench, Fatty. Probably going to bring on the Fatty, but this is the problem, right? I don't know, obviously, when the guy got the game or how long he's been playing, but the team's not unbelievable, is it? Well, it's not amazing, sorry. So that's why he's always going to struggle. Having Beckham at cam is definitely an interesting one. Let's see who that was then. Either way, we just need to get one more goal, put the game to bed. And then we know that we're through. So we're going to send Memphis on a run here. I'm going to lay the ball off with the pie. Lay that ball into the middle. Play the way we're facing. Just keep things simple, right? If we need to go back, we go back. We draw him out. We're trying to make him pull the men out of position. And then if we can exploit the gaps on the pitch, that's what we're going to look for. So we're just going to lay this one back. Send Ronaldo on a run. We haven't really got the room to find Ronaldo. We've got room for João Felix, though. We'll go for a fake shot stop. We'll lay that one back in there. Aura. Ronaldo's there. I thought it was Ronaldo, number 19. Hector Herrera. We win that back. Now if we can go for a quick attack. hit that. Poor shot. Really, really poor shot. 4-star weak foot on Ronaldo, obviously. So, like, this is where it's better, right? We've got Ronaldo at the near post. So, we do the same technique. And then Ronaldo should be able to get on the end of it. He does, but unfortunately doesn't put it on target. And does go wide. But that's how I take my corners, right? Oh, he's giving me a chance here. We need to capitalise on this. That's so poor. So poor for me. So poor. That's where, like, you have to capitalise. You have to at least go and get a shot off on goal, you know? The guy's giving you a free opportunity for a really strong attack. Me giving him the ball back there is very poor on my end. Acuna, we'll lay that into Ronaldo. Just hold it up. Hold it up. Well done. Lovely. We've got João Felix on the overlap. We'll go for a ball roll. Ronaldo will have that. We'll go for a fake shot. I wanted a scoop turn. That's my fault. LB switch. Slide tackle. Boom. Look at that for a tackle. All right, so don't pull these guys out of position here. Try and pull back with the Marquinhos if we can. Stand up. So I use the LB to switch then. The ball had already gone. It had already got to the strikers. Just press LB to just change to the guy closest to the ball, you know. No need to overcomplicate it. We'll go for a little dink pass here. It probably won't work. Yeah, it won't work. The João Felix on his weak foot. Obviously not the best passer in the world. Certainly not the worst, but we just need to trap back here. Don't need to dive in too much. Koundé doing a very good job, though, of winning that. And I think the guy may have started to get a little bit frustrated. Memphis Depay to go on a run. We'll lay that into Ronaldo. I don't like the pass to Depay. See, like, again, if that was me, you know, playing a 4-4-2, I'd go for that through ball there that was on, that Ronaldo. Maybe I do need to take some of them. I'm very cautious, you know. As I said, I'm trying to play more conservative football and really, like, pull the opponent out of position. Lovely. That's a lovely goal. That's a lovely goal. What if I play those through balls aimlessly? Yes, they'll go through a lot of the time, but then also they won't, and then I'll lose the ball from it, and that's kind of what I'm not trying to look for as well. So, another very good game. 3-0 rage quit. We'll take that. That puts us 2-0. So, very much happy with that. I hope that gives you a bit of an understanding of, again, you know, the way we're trying to play the game this weekend, the approach that we're taking it. And I invite you to really think about these sort of things. You know, if you're going into Weekend League and you want to have a specific play style, really try and focus on it and practice in those particular areas. Because then the next weekend and the weekend after, you'll feel more comfortable with that. And you can play any other different play styles and kind of find what suits you on the game as a whole. If you enjoyed this video, though, please do give it a big thumbs up. I do appreciate you all watching. It's greatly appreciated. And enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you may be doing. Let me know what you thought down in the comment section below. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.